Dolls with no little girls around to mind them were sort of creepy under any conditions. Stephen King, Desperation.
At the beginning of chapter 31, you present a quote by Stephen King, who you've talked about in blogs that you've written, that he's your hero.
I've always been fascinated by his plots and where he, anything is possible. There are no rules, and he seems to have broken the barriers of boundaries. And I love this fascination with the alternative stuff and the altered stuff. Go for it. I've always thought of myself as someone who swims upstream, who is that bird that flies away from the flock, flies away from the swarm. And there's a whole scientific regimen called the swarm theory. How does a swarm of birds react, or a swarm of fish? And then all of a sudden one flies away or swims away. I like to think of myself as the one that goes in the direction I want to go.
You're giving the example of what you're doing and what you've done, and that someone could hear those words and follow suit almost in their own way, not doing exactly what you do.
There are so many cliches out there, and you try to tell somebody, do this and do that, and there's fear involved, there's risk reward, and you have to lay all the options. But basically, you can't grow. You cannot grow unless you take some risk. An exquisite eyeless doll stares at me and seems to say, "My name is Cindy. What took you so long?"